Hey everybody, this is Kevin with Nighthawk Motors, and this is a 2015 Subaru Forester. It's a very nice car, especially for the Northeast, which I am in right now. It's got four-wheel drive, got a nice sunroof on it, and it's just an overall great daily driver, very reliable. And I'm just going to take you over the car real quick and show you some of the features. So this is a 2.5 liter Subaru Boxer engine. It's just a regular fuel injected car. It's not actually a turbo car, but it comes equipped with the CVT transmission, which you can't even tell is a CVT. It feels like a normal 5 or 6 speed automatic. As you can see, this is the way Subaru's engines are designed. It's a boxer type engine. It was derived from planes. They lay horizontal or flat like that, so the pistons go back and forth like this. It's the same way as a Porsche, and it comes equipped with dual overhead cams, a variable valve timing. Gets very good gas mileage. I believe it's like 24 in the city, 32 on the highway, which is awesome, especially for this big of a vehicle. And it really does get the job done, and has a nice sound to it as well. Alright, so as you can see, this car comes equipped with cloth seats, a nice steering wheel, and has a very nice interior on it. We'll get to that a little later with an actual handheld camera. I'll show you around the whole interior. But I just wanted to give you a little seating position on this car. It's got electric seats on both sides, I believe. No, just driver's side has electric seats. And you sit a little high up in this car, but it's actually really nice because you get to see down and everything, which a lot of people like. Standard shifter down here. There's nothing crazy with like a shifter on the stalk or anything, or the steering wheel stalk. Automatic climate control. What else do we have here? Heated seats, which is awesome. And it's got a automatic rear view mirror, which is optional in case you have somebody with blinding lights behind you. It keeps you from getting blinded and having issues seeing out the front of the car. And it also has a sunroof, like I mentioned earlier, which is very nice. And it's a huge sunroof. Look at this thing. Wow. Here we go. All right, so back seats, I have the front adjusted to where I am, and I have plenty of knee room, a lot of knee room back here. It's really spacious back here, and center armrest, which is nice. Cup holders, all your basic amenities you need for your back seat or backseat driving. It's also pretty cool because these seats come down, so we can actually show you that real quick. There's actually a little pull tab right here that allows you to adjust the seats back and forth. So you just pull that and it allows you to adjust this back or forth if somebody wants a little tilt. And at the same time, you can pull all of the seat down like this, and you have a full cargo pass-through along with the other side. And the little seat belt right there, it actually has a really cool feature on it, which allows you to pop the bottom of the seat belt out and have it stick into the ceiling of the car. So you can basically have all this room back here without any interruption of the seat belt. So there's a little stuff back here, but it'll give you an idea of how large the back of the car is. You have plenty of room to store whatever you want to. It's probably about 2.5 feet tall, and it's a lot of room in here, which is really nice. As you can see, when I was pulling up the rear tailgate, it has an electronic release latch on the lower part of it that allows you to release it. Okay, so these wheels and tires, 17-inch wheels with 225 tires, and they're all season, all around, all the same size. So that allows for really good, daily driving, especially in the Northeast. You can go in the snow, you can go in the rain, you can go in summertime. You don't have to worry about burning through your tires, which is great. All seasons are awesome because they're so easy to just maintain. Alright, so like I said earlier, I was going to take you through the car and just show you the dash and everything. As you can see, it's got a nice steering wheel. It's not leather wrapped because this is the base model. Window switches over there, lock buttons, everything. Traction control off right there. Then you have your display brightness. You do not have automatic climate control like I said earlier you did. This is just a regular basic unit with a regular head unit. There's the heated seats, both high and low, which is nice. And you have a little time clock up there, and it also has a Subaru emblem when you get into the car. Glove box, back seats. This large sunroof I was talking about. And that whole thing goes up or goes back, which is awesome. Really big vanity mirrors, obviously, because the roof line's huge in this car. All right, so we're gonna take this thing out for a drive and show you guys how it drives around town, and just the drivability of the thing. All right, so we're in the 2015 Subaru Forester right now, and it's actually a pretty comfortable drive. It's got a little quirk at the beginning when you first try to take off and you're not used to it. The throttle has a small input delay to it, and then all of a sudden it like gives you the full beans you're looking for. So you got to kind of get used to that. But other than that, it's got a really nice drive to it. Drives straight, and it's really quiet in here. I'm surprised. You can basically see everything on the road, which is awesome. What?
The little
window. Yeah, and they have these little like weird windows up in front of the windows that actually go down that give you a lot of view out of the front left corner, which you really can't get in anything unless you have like an SUV like this. If you have a car, you really don't get that. You have like a blind spot. And right now I am using the heated seats, and it is very good. Love heated seats. Now this car does have the CVT transmission in it, which is very similar to my Honda Accord. Actually, it's exactly the same as my Honda Accord. It might be a different manufacturer, but it feels very linear. It really holds the RPMs at actually like a perfect level that you're looking for, which is awesome. Now it does have all the cruise control and volume buttons on the steering wheel. Gotta wait for this guy. It does have all the cruise control and volume buttons on the steering wheel, which is very nice. A lot of older cars never came with that, and it was always kind of a complaint of mine, but I'm glad to see a lot of manufacturers incorporating that into the cars now. All right, so we're gonna take this car into the highway real quick and get this road portion over with. Shortly. I just wanted to get out and give you guys a little road tour with the car so you have an idea of how comfortable it is. And as of now, just driving around the town, it's very comfortable. I have no complaints as far as comfort goes. I don't feel like I'm getting jarred around. I don't feel like the suspension is too soft or too hard. It's pretty much right at the perfect level. And at the same time, you do have the 5 seats in the car, which you can bring a lot of passengers in. And I believe the full payload on this car is like 1,200 pounds from what I read online. And you can tow up to 1,500 if you have a trailer hitch, which is good enough if you're going to do some moving or whatever you're going to do, maybe a little camping trip. Now this car does have full-time all-wheel drive, which is awesome, especially since we're up in the Northeast. You never know when it's going to snow out. Could be 80 degrees one day, next day it'll snow, and you'll be like, all right, so where'd the snow come from? All right, so we're just merging onto the highway here. It feels fine. I'm not gonna gas it because it's not a performance car, it's just a daily driver. Nice daily driver car, and you gotta watch out for people over here because they don't want to let you in and they're going 70. The steering does get a little, it does take a little getting used to. It's a little bit of a longer ratio compared to my Honda, which rightfully so, it's a 4x4. So I'm trying to adjust to that right now. I have to turn a little more than I'm used to. But yeah, we're going 55 right now, and it's very quiet in here. I have no problem talking to the person next to me, and it's a good driving experience so far. So if you guys like the video, please hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the car, and I hope to see you back again sometime. Have a great weekend, have a great week, whatever it is when you're watching. Thanks again, bye.